3, 2, 100 girlfriends. Hello.
100 girlfriends. Hey guys, the Dow is over 50,000, and soon so will the gas prices be. So, I mean, there's that. We got that.
Oh yeah, is this the first 100 girlfriends chapter since Forever
yeah,
War dropped?
Since the special, like the one-time special operation that is totally done and is in its like first stages at the same time.
In and out, 20-minute adventure. I promise.
Yep.
I'm going to make a solemn vow that we're done with politics right now. Boom, move on.
Really? Yeah,
for with Iran stuff, I think so. I think not like.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my God!
I've just been following. I've just been following it like lockstep.
No, me too.
To
but
me,
you really want to just tank
normal.
the fucking viewer retention instantly?
I guess that would be funny if there's a waterfall style graph of like people showing up at the start and like within the first 30 seconds they're gone.
Mm-hmm. I'm always in this constant battle with Reyes where he's like, like I'm like thinking a little bit about like, well, people, let's do the politics talk at the end, it's not fucking, and then he's like, think about your morals, think about your convictions.
Well, I'm just going like, yeah, we don't have to outright not do it. Just
yeah. Slide
just
it.
let it come up when it comes up.
Exactly. Not in the very beginning.
I guess, but I had that written down as like a joke that I had for like
joke.
a week ago.
Oh no, that's fine. All I was saying was let's not then, because I know us and I know the previous videos where it's then becomes a 20-minute conversation at the gate about.
That's what we have Fish for Steel for, to give the timestamps so you can jump ahead.
That's true. Fish for Steel.
So inclined.
Do not let me
down. If you wish to be ignorant of the world around you, it's very, very easy.
Or to quote, can I say it? There was, I don't know if this is, it was a DM, so I don't know if it's considered private or not. Well, he said it to me, and sure, because it was about, he said it to me.
Just don't say who said it.
Oh, you're right. Perfect. Okay. So.
Good Lord.
I always do that too. Like
someone I know who I cannot disclose the identity of for their own protection.
Oh my God! Someone, do you remember how? So during the stream we did recently, there was a couple people that were upset at how long we talked about that Rentaro should fuck his girlfriends for.
Yeah.
One of the people, and both of them are excellent and lovely, and we talked it out and we're all good. But one of the people said something along the lines of like, Reyes was the half of that stream, Reyes was doing like if you aren't the exact same type of leftist as me, you're wrong or something. I can't remember.
I mean, I guess.
Well, my response to that is, like, if you believe in things, surely you believe in them, right? I never understood this idea of, like, can't we just, like, have a little disagreement? It's like, sure, about, like, my favorite pizza topping. But politics, yeah. I mean, if you don't...
And even technically, I do that anyway with the manga. Like, the only reason I brought it up was because we did the stream about bringing up stuff like that. Like, normally, like, I've had that belief since I read that chapter in 2024. And I never brought it up.
He hit his power level. You fucks couldn't handle it. He fucking flexed.
I know how to be normal. Like
he flexed a little bit of his power level, and you guys got fucking.
They could not handle it.
What do they call it in Bleach? You got Ryatsu crushed instantly. Just like
you got ratioed. You got Ryatsu ratioed.
You got Ray. Is there a way to put your name into ratioed, like Rayosioed? There's no way.
Rayosioed. Yeah.
Rayosioed. I like that.
Or leftist-ioed, I guess. Yeah.
Indeed. But anyway, I'll end off on saying this. Low-key, the normies will never understand. But, yeah, in politics, if I believe something, yes, I do think that you should believe it. And I do think less of you if you don't believe it. Yeah, that's how politics works. That's
just having beliefs about how the world should be run, which is just the definition of politics.
Exactly.
But anyway, yeah, now we actually arguing the thing that I was like, yeah, we don't have to do the thing where we go into the politics. But
God damn it! I like to think that the energy was high enough where it would still be fun. All right. Yeah. So, what a great little color page, by the way. Very cute.
Asleep or awake, I love you all the same.
I don't know if you guys, this is a great time for me to shout this out. Okay. So this fucking, volume cover. I don't know if you saw the discourse on this.
Yeah, I saw it. Like,
how the fuck
is a weakling Saki holding up the big middle schooler Nemu?
There's literally no way. So let me go to the review shoutouts briefly. I will do the rest later, but there was a handful of.
Yep, I saw like the trying to draw the outside of the frame.
People just trying to figure out how the fuck. Let's see. We have so much to get through.
This incomprehensible.
When was this
image?
Oh God, I scrolled too far. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Bernardo. Okay, well, there's a couple. So here's this one's from Zarkon. If you want to go into review shoutouts and scroll
Yeah.
up to March 3rd, there's a Zarkon and a Bernardo one.
Just looking at it right now. Just found it.
This basically is the only way. So there's two interpretations. There's this, where she's laying on the floor, which actually, low-key, I like this a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel in character for Saki. She tried to hold her up normally, but it turned out impossible. She's about to start crying. Then the photographer's like, "Wait a minute, I have an idea," and then they do this.
So, dude, yeah, Saki. I like to imagine that because Nozawa is a character in the series. So I imagine Nozawa comes around every couple months, and it's like, all right, guys.
Yeah, we had that happen with like a Hakari color page where it said explicitly the photographer was Nozawa.
Perfect. Yeah. So so that's canon. So Nozawa does these photos. So she comes in and she's like, all right, Saki, Nemu, my beautiful children, my darlings, it's time for your volume cover. And then Saki's like, I know exactly what I want to do. I got to be showing how strong I am, supporting my little kohai, and then she's like, Saki, you know I didn't draw you that strong, and Nakamura didn't write you that strong. Fuck you for that.
Yeah. It's funny because I was about to say, like, imagine how crazy it'd be to have someone sit down and like draw you in a pose. But I remember like that's what we did before cameras were invented. That's what paintings were. But yeah, funny moment.
That's me when the electricity goes out and I still flick the light switch and I'm like, I would be lost without modern technology. All right. And then, of course, Bernardo did a couple as well. We have the Rentaro Throne version, which also fits. All of these can be canon. Take your pick.
I love how Saki is still sweating in both of them. Even with the support of others, it's too much for her.
Oh, yeah. It's like, well, that was like me when I have been present for... Well, I guess not. I wasn't there for the birth itself, but I was present. I was in a room like fucking less than an hour after a baby came out of pussy. And I can't remember. Dude, it's been so long. I was like in high school, and it was like one of my cousins or something. I can't remember, but because we were all visiting, and then she was like, "Do you want to hold the baby?" And I was like, "Hell the fuck no." That thing is fresh, bro. If I fucking sneeze on it wrong, it's dead.
I need to let it like set a little first.
Yeah,
like,
it needs to fucking.
You just pulled it out of the oven, and the dough hasn't even gotten the chance to settle.
Yeah, the skull's still soft and shit, bro. Absolutely not. So that's kind of that's the vibe I'm getting from Saki. She's like, if Rentaro moves at all, I'm fucking. Nemu is eating shit on the pavement.
Yeah. My muscles are screaming.
There's nothing happening. I don't think I'm participating at all in this, actually. Yes, I believe that's all of those. So, good. We love you, Bernardo. We love you, Zarkon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, another thing that I need to bring up is I was going to go right to Mimimi, to be honest with you, because what I was going to say, not? Well, because you kind of took the intro, and good for you. You're good at that. My intro is going to be...
stole it.
A timeless reference to the Tootsie Pop commercial. I was going to say, Mr. Rios, how many Mimimi character moments does it take to move Mimimi out of last place on Red's tier list?
Yeah, honestly, I was over here like I was snapping my fingers when he was going. I was like, damn, that was incredible, Mimi. Like, all right, fuck it, I'm saying it. Mimi is fucking beautiful, and I'm tired of pretending she's not. She needs to be high. I'm putting her high on my tier list at the end of the year.
Fuck yes.
When something happens.
This is huge. Yeah, so people are gonna like this. People are gonna like this a lot. I think she's probably moving up on mine as well. And I've been getting a full frontal and full. What's the opposite of frontal? How do you say back?
Back shots, I guess.
Oh, I've been getting back shots from Evelyn.
I was anticipating what you were going to say. So yeah, I think back shots probably complements full frontal.
So my new best friend in the server is Evelyn. God bless her soul. And it was an interesting dynamic because
is she the one called Red Slut?
Yeah, that was her choice.
I saw that today.
Her choice.
I was like, okay, all right, whatever you guys want. The context
of that one was Jay told Puzzle to change his name to Red's bitch. And then he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then Evelyn was like, I will. And then now it's still there.
He stepped up.
She's not the bitch. Wait. She's the bitch that stepped up, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
She's not the bitch that lives with me, but she's the bitch who stepped up. That's the first and last time I'll ever call a woman a bitch. It feels wrong. It feels gross. I don't like it. I love them too much. But anyway.
Let them say that. That's their word.
Yes. So, God, you really fucking. What is it called when I see it stun locked? You stun locked the fuck out of me there. So anyway, though, they're like I really enjoy their company, and I've been talking to them a lot, and it was interesting because their favorite is Mimimi. The absolute favorite is Mimimi, and my least favorite was for a while Mimimi.
Absolute least favorite.
Literally, like all the way at the bottom, yeah. And but so I've been getting nothing but like phenomenal arguments from Evelyn, like every goddamn day about Mimimi, and I'm like, yeah, and plus she draws her beautifully, and
my god,
did you see that angel one she did? God, I'll show it to you later.
I might have.
It's probably in our review shoutouts, but anyway, so there's that, right? And I was also, and like honestly, like the more I hear people talk about her, the more I see that side of her where it's like, okay,
honestly, what the fuck was Minstrel doing? He's like, because he loved her for the wrong reasons. So
literally, yeah. For those who don't know, Minstrel was a guy kind of legendary in the community, and then he joined our server briefly, and he does these like long soliloquies about how much he loves Mimimi, but it literally was like someone who like loved her simply, genuinely, actually just for her beauty, and not actually for like anything internally.
Not even for her beauty, just for her looks.
That's a good point.
That's a distinction.
Yes. Also, he was like very against her being gay at all. Like,
yes, he was Eru before Eru.
Ah, yes. That's why the universe.
Which is a funny thing to say because I don't think she didn't do anything remotely homophobic this chapter. I think. I mean, I don't know what your definition of Eru homophobia is.
Again, we've discussed this. Okay. Two things. Well, just to deflanderize myself.
Yeah, what your comedic definition of
I don't actually think Eru is homophobic. I do like the idea of her being raised in like a little bit more of a traditional...
It's more like Eru Stradwifery.
Yes,
I can't agree. I can agree with that. He is like the most Stradwife. Yeah.
The darling shit continues, and I fucking love that, bro. Can't you just see her being like a fucking 1950s housewife who's like, I not only does it not bother me that I can't vote, but I've never even considered it.
Yeah, I agree with my husband completely. So I need to waste your time voting.
As long as he likes my Twintails, I'll vote. My vote's with him. But anyway, I don't think Eru is actually homophobic. I do like the idea of her kind of having to... I think a cool arc would be her like basically seeing some very gay shit happening between the two of them, and rather than homophobia, it would be more like, wait, that can happen? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, what? And it's like kind of a moment for her where she's like, wait, girls can kiss girls? I didn't know that was a thing. That happens more than you think. The shelteredness.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned, I think I mentioned before, like I had a similar thing with atheism where I was like, I went to Catholic school from pre-K through high school, and it never occurred to me until I stumbled
that it was even an option.
Yeah, not believing in anything was. I knew there were Islamic people, Hindu people, Jewish people, but then one day I saw like an article online about this Richard Dawkins fellow who doesn't believe in anything and has a name. And 2 days later I was an atheist, but it was pretty crazy.
No, I mean that's the important. Like I was just having a conversation a bit ago about like because you'll hear this occasionally from people that like, even like good-hearted people will be like sometimes like, I don't mind this type of character in fiction, but sometimes it feels like forced or whatever. And like my response is always like, when you're like in the white straight club, you don't think about it because it's what like 90% of characters are. But
you don't think about how, say, forced white straight male characters are.
Exactly, right? So visibility is so important. So many people wouldn't know that they were gay if it wasn't for like seeing it in a show, for example. I think people forget that like...
And that is unironically part of the tactics of certain groups in society. I mean, that atheism example I gave, that was like basically exhibit numero uno for me going like, I can see why they do not want kids learning about anything outside the orthodoxy, because the moment you learn about it, it's an option, then you're like, wait a minute, does that apply to me? And
yes, and it's something that I notice. It's something I notice with people. Oh, I'm sorry.
Just finishing. The other thing, it just makes things harder for the conservatives to do their thing.
Absolutely, it's something that I notice a lot too. The amount of people who like you see this in every piece of fiction, or almost every piece of fiction, where like the order of events is like date, marriage, have kids. It's treated as like a natural
the relationship escalation, or like escalation ladder is what it's called in like somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, and you see, because they've like that's just all that's presented to them. So many people, the more people than I'm comfortable with, just follow that train, because I like, it's one thing if you really have thought about it and you're like, yes, I really want a kid, this sounds like an experience, this sounds fun to me. Lots of people just do it because it's like, well, I mean, you know, we've been married for 5 years, we have to do it now, you know. It's yeah, anyway, that's a tangent, but me
The political one, but anyway, yeah.
me, this is huge for me, because what me has done now is realized that my kink is not her beauty, but rather emotional intelligence. It always has been, and you know, and she's had it for a while.
It's emotional beauty. It's like, you know, he's got a beautiful mind.
This reminds me how much character perception really does just come down to like what's your framework, what angle are you approaching a character from?
Yeah, your first impression.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Among other things,
that's a great way to put it, right? Because like, I'll be honest with you, despite the fact that the initial Mimi chapter goes to great lengths to show that she's not shallow, because the first chunk of that chapter is her like, oh, wear these ultra white clothes and blah blah blah. She comes off initially as that type of character, and I really do think the more I look back, my brain just kind of shut off. I think I saw that and I put up with the shielders.
Too much like my sister. Yeah. Like, the Westermark effect is coming in to shut down any possibility for attraction.
No incest.
Yep.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, despite the fact that I'm a chubby boy, my mom's a chubby girl, and my dad's a chubby man, the genetic lottery fucking struck big time with my sister, and she's like supermodel hot. It's kind of crazy. People never believe that we're related. But anyway, all that to say, me, this is huge. More and like, it's seeing this scene is making me go back and reread more Mimi stuff and like realize.
Yeah, like I remember we had a similar thing with when they were watching, her and Rentaro were watching a movie, and we had totally different reads. Where she was like, "This movie fucking sucked." I was like, "Oh, thank God that means Mimi does not just reflexively call everything beautiful." And you were like, "Oh fuck, that means she's being an elitist beauty." Person.
I feel like I surely must have seen your point there. Right? Was I that?
Yeah. We saw each other at the point. It was more than one of those moments where it's like, wow, like
I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, like, have you ever seen that picture of like
Yep.
two people standing in front of a 6, and the first person points like
9.
You're pointing, that's a 6, and the other person points like that's a 9. So it was like one of those moments.
You're
where,
right. We came into it with opposite perspectives, and then it was like a crazy moment to realize, oh, that's so interesting. No, that's a great point. That's also a great metaphor for like how they tell you that it's like practically impossible to change someone's like political opinions by like debating them, because you put the guardrails up, right? I've been looking at Mimi for so long with the guardrails up. Like the second she shows up, I'm like, there she is, my least favorite. Fuck
the
this
beauty
bitch.
person who's all he cares about beauty.
Yeah, and it's a very important big moment when you actually can break through that. It's very rare. I think it's like little moments in your life, you'll remember them, where you actually are able to kind of break through that like id brain and tap into the higher consciousness that being a human allows you to have. And fucking making a decision for yourself rather than just like relying on instinct. All that to say, me. I'm gonna have to. I will take another look at my tier list. Me.
And like, perhaps I was too harsh on you.
Genuinely feel like that. Really. I mean, because it is just so nice how he does save this character so much by having her be like, the beauty is for herself. It's not, it never comes, I mean, obviously she wants people to look at her and be like, yes, I'm beautiful, but it never feels like a vain thing somehow. I don't know. It's just, it's
because she recognizes that beauty comes in all forms. Like, it also comes in the form of having beautiful values and beautiful intellect and whatnot. Yeah. I mean, I remember that chapter with her and Usa-chan, where that was the impetus of that was her seeing Rentaro be like, oh, the way he's able to handle Usa-chan is so beautiful. I want to learn that myself. And she, she's a human being, despite no matter how beautiful she is, she's just a human being. So she wasn't able to handle Usa-chan herself like Rentaro. But that's another example of her, being the beauty girlfriend.
I gotta say, I mean, this is kind of this experience is blackpilling me on tier lists. Because it makes me feel, no matter, like, characters that I was so sure were just objectively shit, the more no matter what, there's always an angle for every character. So
I mean, honestly, I'm coming out from the opposite direction, where like it's because I know that I've lived my life being very I guess I shouldn't say live my life. It's more like I had a phase in like 19 going to 20 where I was like, just anytime I would have any kind of like judgment or conclusion, like the sort of thing you're describing, I would immediately like go back and be like, wait, why do I think that? Justify yourself.
Yep, that's good.
Like conclusion. And like over the course of like a year or two, I was just doing that like over and over again. And I managed to cut down a lot of like sort of unexamined sort of beliefs. But that sort of thing is like a hydra. You cut down one and two more go in its place. So eventually, I realized that you gotta be able to make conclusions. Is more just like you need to also examine them and not just instinctively make them and then just stick with them without ever come back to them. So now I'm trying to have more like meaningful values I can use to like apply stuff in and not just be stuck in the like preemptive sort of not making any judgments at all, because you need to make judgments at some point.
For sure, yeah. No, Reyes, when I talking to you feels like I'm at therapy, and I mean that as that's a compliment. I feel like I'm learning.
I spend so much time learning psychology for the purpose of writing, but it's very useful for your real life as well.
Yes, it is. Well, anyway, yeah. So, and by the way, the thing you mentioned earlier about Mimi, that moment you liked from Mimi, where she's watching the movie and she has the ability to be like, "This sucks." That is kind of reinforced with what we see from Mimi here. With her, I really, really like this a lot.
Because honestly, I would have expected her to go along with what Matsuru was saying, where she's like, "Oh, I should have just accepted Kusari's feelings," and he's like, "No,
peak.
No, you shouldn't."
Peak.
Damn,
this is so good.
Damn, I thought I knew your game, Mimi, but I realized I didn't.
This, by the way, this reinforces just how good the polycule is, how good Rentaro family, because you understand how many, like, you'd normally think that like a lot of these girls are making little sacrifices here and there because it's a very very strange,
kind of like what Usa-chan is doing. Like we see what she referencing the other vignettes in this week's chapter,
and that's interesting, right? Because Usa, that's two ends of a different, how do I put this? That's two ends of the spectrum here. Yeah, because like, what Mimi is saying is good advice, but also what Usa is doing is good advice, right? Mimi, do you mind if I finish my thought here?
Oh, yeah.
Mimi is very like, I have very strict beliefs on things, and I'm not going to back down on them. But at the same time, I know people that do that, and then they end up being assholes, right? So it's always you have to like figure out where you're going to be on that line, because this same logic could be applied. That's right. What you mentioned here brings this up. This same logic could be applied to Usa, right? She could go up to Usa and be like, "Usa, you feel like you need 20 hugs a day, and god damn it, you're gonna get it. Don't apologize for you know what I mean?" So like this is a walk on eggshells moment, right? There's no one right answer. That's something
different people need different things.
Yeah, and that's something that Nano would do, right? To think that there'd be one right answer, yes or no. Yeah. It's a spectrum. It's you got to kind of suss out the situation. But I do like it's very. I'll say it. It's quite hot of her to be like, I
literally had like a fucking like chestgasm.
Yeah,
because I'm like it was just fucking sexy to see that level of emotional intelligence.
And this is a reoccurring thing with Mimi, where she is willing to push back against Rentaro. She does it a lot,
She's willing to push back against the family.
Exactly. Well, yeah. Rentaro, to me, pushing back against Rentaro is arguably more impressive, because the family is not often, but it's seen, right? Pushing back against Rentaro that's why it was so impressive when Mai did
that's
it.
like pushing back against the Pope or something. Like as a Catholic, pushing back against the Pope.
True. It happens more often than you think. Because now they got the wope, and they're like, did the Pope just say we shouldn't be deporting people? Fuck that Pope. That's the wope.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh, God. Fucking wope. Wope it up. Motherfucker played Undertale, dude.
Instead of go woke, go broke, it's like go woke, go
woke, go Pope.
Yeah.
Okay, so I definitely had more to say here. Hold on.
If you can't think of it, I have another.
No,
from the opposite perspective.
I need to cook. Give me a second. You got to help me remember where I was.
Simmering. We were talking about me. Oh shit. We were talking about Mimi. That was true. We were talking about her pushing back against Rentaro.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so I've been reading through the series with Allie. And the moment where Momoji switches bodies with Rentaro,
Yep.
and I mean she And of course, she gets disarmed when she's complimented, right? It's her weakness, right? But
Yes.
there's like a whole page where she slaps Rentaro, and again, at this point, she does not know that it's Momoji, although they really should have. but you know, she comes up. It's everyone else is just like, well, you know, Uto has genuinely just been like sexually assaulted, and she's freaking out on the floor. A lot of the other girls are
Bryn
like,
is like, do I commit violence? Do I like this? Do I
a lot
hate
of the
this?
other ones are like, yeah, kind of in that like I mean, it's cool that I just didn't expect it so suddenly, you know. And then Mimi out of everyone is like, there's no beauty in this. What are you doing? This is not the man I love. This is not who you are. What the fuck is this? And so like again, much like with Uto, much like with Eru, all I need for a character is the angle of which to look at them, right? I was at the wrong angle, and all I saw was her appearance. Mm-hmm. I saw a woman obsessed with her appearance. I saw a blonde, which is like the lowest on my kink scale. I you know, I saw like yeah, I mean I saw people. I guess I also saw the opposite end of the spectrum from a tomboy, which is my favorite thing, right? So I saw all these things, and I just intuitively put her at the bottom.
You saw a femme girl.
Imagine. But all that to say, I've now stepped to the left a little bit, and now I'm looking at her from a different angle, and I'm seeing a girl, one of the few girls who consistently can push back against Rentaro. I'm seeing one of the girls with the most highest emotional intelligence, and I'm seeing probably one of the kinder girls, and one of the girls that's most willing to help bring the best out of everyone around her.
Like incredibly mature, like
yes.
it's I'd say more mature than some of the adults.
Yeah, oh my god.
I think really only Momoha has the potential to go beyond Mimi at this point.
Well, the thing with the adults,
Yaku as well too, but yeah.
Is we've mentioned this before, but in order to be an adult in this relationship, you have to be broken.
Yeah, like Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Yeah, exhibit numero uno.
You have to be willing to maybe fuck children.
Yeah. Speaking of questionable adults, Saki was. I mean, you had your Mimi moment. I had my Saki moment. It was like I was like, oh my god, Saki, that was fucking incredible. Like you can be a mature adult after all, huh? It's like actually, fuck it, I'm saying it. Like I was too harsh on Saki. Like she went to bat for Matsuri, her main rival.
You goddamn right.
It's crazy.
Well, so like, let's talk about what actually happens here. Okay, so to me, and this could be a metaphor for a lot of different things, but I'm going to go with current events. To me, this feels like, and again, I don't know if this is intentional, but like to me, it feels like a metaphor for AI. You know, because essentially,
honestly, I can see it. Yeah, because like Kusuri is like a fucking tech bro, but she's a drug girl, a drug sis. I don't know.
This is a situation where they're hanging out, and she's like, I get a lot of passion about constantly improving my yakisoba recipe. I want to make it better and better. Fucking Kusuri is the AI tech bro who maybe means well and thinks, oh, dude, I'm gonna make it so much easier for you. I'm gonna efficientize your thing. You know, like someone who comes up and I love painting.
Like someone like they showed a sketch to her and they're like, oh, I threw it in the AI and
look how much better it is now.
Beautiful. Like, what the fuck have you done?
So yeah, this is a right brain left brain thing as well. I think Kusuri, I love you, Kusuri. You're not one. I don't see her doing art. You know what I mean? Like
making drugs that can do physics defying things is creative. I don't know.
Sure, but
I mean, I'm thinking of someone who is both in art and technology. So to me, they're very similar things.
Well, let me cook for a second. What I'm trying to say is that like Kusuri does what she does. I think in her mind, her drugs are a product, and they exist to make a thing happen, right? Mm-hmm. So like I'm trying to kind of piece these puzzle pieces together because you know it feels very like what she does here is
she has no emotional intelligence, but she has a good heart kind of thing.
There it is. Yeah,
she's using the tools that she has, you know, to help out the people around her, but she's not. She lacks the emotional intelligence to realize how they might take it. You know?
Yeah, this is I don't think she understands what people enjoy about art. She's not understanding the process, the enjoyment of the process. That, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, because she is the one when she showed up. She was like, "Wouldn't you rather have a drug that speeds along that?" You know what I mean? She's actually kind of similar to Nano in that way. You know.
Yeah, actually, that's an interesting connection I hadn't considered.
Yeah. So she pours this in here. I guess it's just straight.
Right.
In my notes, I put I made straight MSG.
I mean, based on what did the sake in her, I think is more like she made like the fucking. She turned them into rats with like the electrodes stimulating the pleasure center of their brains.
Yeah, it's not when you eat the
Like they're
sake.
fucking ahegawing. Like, oh my god.
That was kind of disgusting, low key, because it's not even like a sexy hegao. It's like real. It's like they're actually just coming. By the way,
they're actually having their dopamine just totally depleted.
literally, bro, they probably had to sake specifically probably had to. I mean, so does it say she stayed like that for a week?
For a week.
Of sake.
The withdrawal was like probably like lethal, like in danger of like the lethal levels. They had to put her on like on a heart lung machine to keep her going.
You know what this made me think of was the Jimmy Neutron candy. Did you ever see that episode?
Yes, yeah.
I literally looked up a GIF of this to send in the council chat, and it's like fucking Carl is like fucking scratching himself like a crack addict. He's like, "You got any more of that candy?" You know, it's like, yeah, I mean, absolutely insane. And you know, I'd be remiss not to mention that they are both probably like leaking onto the roof right now. You have to.
Yeah, leaking from every orifice.
God, dude. Yeah, I love the idea of sake. You've ruined all yakisoba for Saki for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Because anytime she
flowers
has
from Algernon, her taste buds. That's a Sword Online abridged reference.
Oh, yes. I get it. No, yeah, but that genuinely, by the way, because like I do like this Sesame Street fucking lesson that we get here in this episode, in this chapter. But I gotta say, go ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because I saw in like the Reddit discussion thread, someone was like, they were like, wait, what? They felt like they weren't really a fan of the senpai lecturing stuff, as they called it. They felt like it was the author's voice speaking through the characters. I mean, they were okay with Mimi doing it because Mimi's done that before. But like Saki would never do some shit like that. And like,
I disagree. Saki is this is what she wants to be.
Yeah, it's like Saki may be normally an uber goober gremlin, but like it's like. She does have some wisdom and insight to offer people.
Yeah. Uber Goober, otherwise known as the Oob Goob.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I'll say is I actually do kind of wish that we could have had a bit more of a completion to this argument here, because obviously they come up here and they're coming their fucking panties off, right? So there's no you've just
classic Nakamura joke at the last moment.
We absolutely neutered any possibility of here. What did I put in the fucking? I put I said God, they fucked up their apology hardcore because they were supposed to come up and then Kusuri was supposed to apologize. She didn't even get to. So like, can I be so real, bro? If I'm Matsuri, I'm coming up and I'm ready to like listen to the apology. I'm ready to apologize myself, and then I come up and they're fucking. Not only have they fucking. Wait, let me finish. Yeah. They fucking souped her fucking yakisoba. It's like a nasty soup now, and they're fucking eating it and coming in their pants. And I would be fucking mad. I'll be like,
yeah. I mean, like look at how contrite Matsuri looks. Like Mimi's there, like a hand on her back, probably like they're like it's gonna be rough, but you'll get through it. And it's like
when they're done fucking with. I wish I knew one of those fancy terms, the fucking rat dopamine thing. When they're done with that happening, then maybe you can talk to them. When their fucking dopamine levels regulate and their brains fucking reabsorb the dopamine like the dry sponges that they will be.
Oh my, yeah. Put their brains under like a microscope would be like fucking. It's like those YouTube something where it's like this is a brain, a normal brain. This is a brain.
This is your brain on like Matsuri's yakisoba. This is your brain on Kusuri's yakisoba.
Oh my god.
Fucked up, honestly. Kusuri, and the sad part to me though, like I was gonna say, is that I think Kusuri understands that it made Matsuri upset. I don't think Kusuri understands why it made Matsuri upset. And that's kind of what I wanted to see. I would have loved for this conversation to continue into like, you know, do you understand that like I like making this, and like to me like what you're doing is outside of the realm of cooking. Like that's not, you've literally just drugged it. That's not cooking.
To be fair, Saki did a good job of like kind of just rather than like laying it out and in the way you described it, she just pointed at it and said, "But this is yakisoba soup," and that was That was what Kusuri
Yeah,
needed,
but the problem is like, oh, you've watered it down. It's like it's aesthetically gross. I wanted there to be more of like a deep talk of what.
I guess, like what Kusuri says. He says like, oh yeah, like this isn't what Matsuri wanted. Which I guess
I don't think she understands why though. I don't think she understands like.
Okay, yeah. I guess
you've ruined the artistic
specific
process.
Like, okay, that I can agree with.
Yeah, that's all. It's not like an actual problem.
I mean, okay, now that would have been Saki, or rather that would have been the author speaking through Saki. I'm not sure if Saki has that level of what's the word, like the ability to say that sophisticatedly.
That's probably a weakness.
She's a crude gal,
for sure. And that's probably a weakness with me as a writer, because I always want to make. Sometimes I have to hold myself back from over-explaining, like the point I'm trying to make. So yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Let there be some metatext. Let there be some subtext.
Yep.
Well, anyway.
Otherwise, the readers will never learn how to understand anything but text.
True. Yes. Feed me the lesson, please. But yeah, that
like this yakisoba soup.
Straight methamphetamine.
Yeah. If I wanted to get all artsy fartsy about, like, yeah, what you're doing, Red, is just putting on the makes your story better and better drug onto your text. You need to give just a little, because if Kusuri just dabbled a little bit on it, like a fucking.
Like
soy sauce,
yeah,
and just put a drop on there. That would have been. I doubt Matsuri would have freaked out about it. I mean, maybe he would have. That would
low key kind of rude though. If someone cooks you food and you pull out the fucking salt shaker.
Yeah, true. But I mean, to be fair, I am the kind of person who would do that. That's something I've had to deal with a lot.
Oh yeah, white people can't season. Growing up, I know how it goes. I live with it, man.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking, I mean, another thing I liked about this part is getting that little, like, that offhand mention of Kimari-chan in Kusuri's rant, just a cross reference just of their, I don't know, like stuff they're doing stuff off screen, and they don't stop existing the moment they're off the page, kind of thing. I'm just interesting or appreciated. I mean,
which part? I'm sorry.
That's on page 19 is when we come back to Matsuri. Or God, I'm trying to confuse names now. We can go back to Kusuri and Saki, and he's like, "What the hell is Matsuri's deal even?" Like, I went, like, Kimura got so mad at me for blowing up the lab over and over again.
Yeah, she was making super MSG, bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen what happens when sodium? What is that reaction? That's when sodium goes like up in flames.
When pure elementary sodium touches like water.
That's what she was doing, bro. Like, sodium chloride is overrated. We're going straight sodium in this.
Oh my god. Or it's like, yeah, if sodium chloride is good, then if I go up the periodic table of elements to like wait, what's the,
I've made pure sodium. Yeah, like I don't want sodium chloride. I don't know who put all this chloride in my salt. Okay, I want pure sodium.
Well, if you'd done that, then that would have been another recurrence of the explosion on the rooftop.
That's gonna be the next ramen challenge chapter. Just pure sodium ramen. The second you put the spoon in and like disrupt it, it just explodes.
Yeah, that's part of the experience. The third degree burns really help you. It really sensitize your tongue. That's
true. But that'll be Kogoe, and then the burns will simply.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, she'll be like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, it will even out from her cold.
Yeah, I still my headcanon is the Gojo infinity, just with heat touching her skin. She can get 0.0. No, she can never get it. I forgot because it halves infinitely.
Yeah, Zeno's paradox over
That's
here.
So tragic. You could, if you shot Kogoe into the sun, you'd put the sun out.
Oh, yep. They have to send more Hahari hair up there.
Oh my God. All right.
And they Kusuri looks at Hahari. He's like, all right, the sun's dying out, so you know the drill.
Some real fucking immovable object.
That means they need infinite Hahari hair to counteract Kogoe's infinite cold.
God.
So
yeah, they would
just weird.
This is like a fucking Atlas holding the Earth situation. Like, Kogoe's just gonna have to be up there forever, as well as, and then Hahari will just have to keep fucking blasting her hair up there. Wow. And that's how the series ends.
Yeah. Yeah, real fire punch ending right there.
Okay, let's now that we've talked about the last segment first, very chaotic. God, these fucking orgasm faces, bro. Like, should I make
Insane.
these? Should I make these into stickers on the or they're like emojis?
Honestly, I think so.
should. I can't believe it.
When the person posts, when they cook so good, you're like, oh my god, I'm orgasming at your comment here.
Oh.
Actually, you need to take it down for my sake because I can't do anything else.
When the yakisoba,
I can't live. I can't go to work.
When the yakisoba comes out drugged. Oh. Fantastic. Yeah, no, that's happened to me before. I've gotten art sent to me in the Discord that makes me bricked up, and I'm like, I'm at work. Chill out. All right.
Oh Lord, yeah.
That is mostly
So where
sarcasm,
do we-
but like, you know, I've been like, I usually
Like who cares if you're bricked up at work, right?
I've been 20% bricked up at work, like you know, where like you feel the twinge a little, and you're like down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, when I was at school, yeah, when I was a teenager in school, and I was still a young buck. Yeah, what are they called? Like just this random boner.
No reason
for fucking
boner.
Insane.
No reason boner.
Yeah, no reason boner. I
There's a
don't
sex
get them
party
as
song
much
about that.
nowadays, but
I don't
I guess
either.
I'm getting older.
I don't either. Is that?
But, I mean, it
we
didn't
fucking
bother
jerk
me. I
off
don't know,
so
I
much.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I would just be in class, just like doing the homework with all raging hormones. Like, I mean, yeah, what are you gonna do? It will go away on its own, you know. It's like,
Sorry, I'm eating a rich cracker. All right, let's talk about Carne fucking trying to push her tits together.
yeah, that was actually
Very
pretty
cute.
hot. Not gonna lie.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
This is
Cute and hot. Yes.
Oh my god. I'm like, oh, Carne, what a side to you that we've never seen before. And Reyes is like, maybe if you push it that hard, I can actually get my dick in between it.
Oh, I'm talking about like that pose is a very
absolutely.
common kind of hot pin-up pose kind of thing. So it's like, I don't know,
Dude,
shoulders up and everything, arms pushing. I mean, it's classic.
even before that, she's actually, Carne is in like a cunty mood. Because, like, look at
Oh,
this
yeah.
pose when Nano looks back at her, also very sexy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like Carne was kind of doing that on purpose. Like, he was hearing the conversation, kind of knew where it was
She's
going.
like, she knows that Nano's looking for tits to grope, and she's like, and, you know, her bisexual heart is beating.
Yep.
It's not just Hikari she likes, she's attracted to women, y'all.
We're all gonna marry each other, so I mean,
My future wife. You haven't touched my tits yet. Ooh. Yes, and remember too, the thing with Carne is that she is as horny as Hikari. She just doesn't admit it freely.
There's
Very
a tsundere about it.
exactly. Very funny dialogue in this section, by the way. I
Yes.
laughed very hard. I really enjoy this whole thing. Such natural. I gotta give props to Tease Days' team. Super naturalistic dialogue. It flowed so well for me. You know, I'm a B cup. Okay, B cup. Got it. Bordering on an A, as I recall.
Yeah, I was like, damn! I already knew this, of course, but Nano cold. I'm shivering like Coldway over here. I mean, that was a cold. The way he's staring her down is like, yeah, like bordering on a B, on an A.
You do not.
He said it with this flat tone.
You do not have what I need right now, Carne. This is what makes it even worse is that, you know, there's no malice here. Nano is simply a machine looking for what she needs. Okay, like
Nano is a machine that turns ungroped tits into groped tits.
Can I please? I want a T-shirt that says that. My body's a machine.
Yeah, like that's basically what Momiji will be wearing on a daily basis. He's that machine all the time.
That's awesome, dude. But no, this fucking line, I love it, dude. Where she's like, "You want to contest that, huh? In a court of law?"
Yeah,
and she's right. I mean, dude, I don't know why you booing. She's right. It's like that's such bullshit. Nano is on such bullshit. It's still a B cup.
He wants like to go to the extreme right away. He wants to jump into the deep end of the pool, and it's like Momiji really should be more responsible here. I mean, like I think you should start at a lower level, Nano, because otherwise, I mean. Like, can you imagine if he'd groped like a Hari titty, and then she had the Shizuka? Like, it'd be like the what's the word? Like, it'd be a linear growth relationship where like if touching Karene's moves makes her feel you know that level of Shizuka pudgy cheekness, and you're touching Hari's boob would have blown her fucking mind. She would have been ahegawing just like Kusari and Saki, which I mean I wouldn't mind seeing Nano doing that, but it's like.
That might be cursed, but like we'll see. So fucking, you know what this makes me want to see actually, because like, okay, you know, Momiji is a special type of autist who just pure, like, I mean, you could literally just give her like Trafalgar Law from One Piece could just disconnect titties and like put them on a wall, and she would get this probably the same amount of enjoyment. You know what I mean? It's a tactile thing for her, right? Whereas
she'd be able to tell like who they came from,
No
like
doubt.
what their like life history was like.
It's like, oh, she had pancakes for breakfast this morning. It's like, how? But Nano is, I think, more. What I'm getting from Nano here is actually, it reminds me of that Chainsaw Man scene where Makima is teaching Denji about like how it's better when you.
Oh my, yeah.
Yep.
He's fucking Denji right now.
Yes. She literally is learning that in this moment where, because again, Denji. As a reminder, Denji is like, I want to squeeze tits, and he squeezes just like blanket tits, like just like, you know, like it would not in a romantic setting at all. They're literally in a bathroom, and he squeezes a tit, and he's like, okay,
On the toilet.
Yes, that didn't really do much for me. And then like it's Makima who is kind of like, okay, so like feel my cheek, feel my neck, you know, feel the, you know, I don't know, I can't remember exactly how it went, but it was like, you know, get into like a romantic setting with me, know me, and then now do it. And then he was like, "Oh shit!" Right? It's so.
I'm
different.
about to bust. And she's like, yeah. That's now. If you want the full course, you know, just
kill the gun devil for me.
Gun devil, yeah.
Yeah.
Just do some simple shit.
I remember when I first read that, and you know, bad on me for having no media literacy back then, I guess. But I was like, wow, what a good lesson she just taught him. Surely
she gave you a good first impression.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, but yeah, I guess, you know, it worked on me too. But point being, that literally is kind of, Nano is more on that end, I think. Where like, you know, as she's learning about emotional intelligence, that's kind of her arc, I think. And this makes me wonder, by the way, if she touched Shizuka's boobs.
Ooh.
That would be the Nano Ehegao. And I know that
Yes.
Shizuka has touched Nano's boobs. Do you remember that moment where she's like poking them? I can't remember like what the context was.
I can't recall. But yeah, I believe it happened.
I saw the panel recently, and I can't remember what it was. But you know, and of course for Nano it was just like, yeah, sure.
You're touching a part of my body.
Yeah, exactly. But like when Nano touches, this is objectively character development. Nano has learned of the joys of touching a loved one, right? That's what this is. So like when this happens with Shizuka and her, oh man.
She's like Shizuka-chan, I want to try something. I've touched your cheeks before, but
And that's the thing. Look, Nano is blushing at touching her cheek here, so she already knew she enjoyed that, and now she's connecting it to touching boob. So now, the next time, knowing Nano, literally the next time they meet, like Shizuka, Shizuka Yoshimoto, I must touch your breasts,
your mammary glands
for science. Momoji has recommended that I touch your breasts. And I would very much.
Momoji's like she's like shaking her head like don't
like,
but it's like no I did not say
that. Oh no, I don't think Momoji has the emotional intelligence or care to deny that. I think Momoji would be in the background nodding her head like
Yep. I did that already.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, no, that's going down. That's happening. Wow.
Yeah, definitely an interesting way to start the little vignette. It's like okay, what are we opening up on this fine day life? When we see Groping Nano, it's like that's normal, perfect. That's like a dog bites man news story. It's like, wait a minute, Nano groping Momiji? That's a fucking man bites dog news story. Like, oh my god.
This is something I think about a lot. Man, that's hilarious what you just said. I've never heard that.
That's apparently like an actual like news, like in journalism, like. Community, that's the thing to talk about. But yeah, like don't tell stories about a dog biting a man. That's normal. Tell stories about a man biting a dog. That's something actually interesting and novel.
I feel like we shouldn't swing by this panel too quickly. It's so good. And this is a side of Karane we've not.
Which one? They're all so good.
Karane like setting up for the patsuri. Is it patsuri?
Yeah.
What's the
patsuri?
Yes, thank you. I don't think I've ever said that word. I've read it before. That's very, very cute. Oh my god, imagine her. I bet there's like a part of her that's jealous that she would probably struggle to give Rentaro one.
She can always do a butt job. That's probably be a lot easier.
So fucking cute, man. Yeah, it's just a side we haven't seen of her. This is like a very vulnerable side of Karane here. In fact,
normally she wouldn't allow herself to be vulnerable.
Yeah,
so,
she would have just
character development right there.
Absolutely, and yeah, I feel like normally Karne would have just kind of brushed this aside and be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Shut up. Like she was willing to engage. And if anything, that shows you how much she wanted to get her tits groped by Nano.
Oh my god,
which
yes.
is really
Yeah,
interesting.
managed to break through the tsundere wall.
He's like, I have tits. Come here. Touch them.
She's like, Nano, don't look a boob horse in the mouth. Grope my titties.
Oh, so cute. See, girls really out here having fun, guys. This is why men kill themselves, because girls do this and men go to war.
Just because they can't grope titties, they're like, I have a thirst for titty groping. The only titty groping can quench, but I can't grope titties.
I didn't mean like this is what no titties get you. I more meant like being a woman and groping your friend's titties. It's a different dynamic. You know what you know what I'm saying? It's the girls just want to have fun dynamic. You know, girls in the locker room,
platonic.
boys in the locker room. Yeah.
So what? Okay, so I guess the equivalent would be like guys groping each other's junk. we could grope each other's chests. I mean,
okay, hold on. Guy Momoji is like fucking groping Guy Nano's fucking flaccid cock. Oh wait, let me cook. Guy Momoji is groping Guy Nano's flaccid cock, and she's like, he's like, I love how it's got a good squish to it, and like the more as I'm kind of squeezing it, it slowly gets harder. It's like a really nice tactile feeling, and then Guy Nano's like, is groping male genitalia really that interesting? And she's like, yeah, why don't you go try this one over here? And then there's like a fucking small dicked Karne, I guess. And then she's like, you probably want someone over 6 inches for your first cock grope. And
this is after she groped Momiji's. Guy Momiji's.
Momiji's like, sorry, my cock's kind of small. Holy fuck.
Diabolical.
So in this world, by the way, clip it. Someone clip this. This is peak.
Clip it and ship it.
Yep. Clip it, ship it, shit it. So in this world, the bigger the tits, the bigger the dick. Okay, so like Hahari's dick is like hung, like 12 inches.
And Hahari's is like, oh my lord. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, are you happy to see me, or is that just like Kielbasa in your pantsuit or whatever?
Oh my god, that would be Mei. Like shy little Mei's got a fucking 14-inch hog. Just fucking
she's got the big dick problems. Like it's so big that when I get hard, I get lightheaded. It's terrible.
I don't want people, no matter what kind of pants I get, there's like a big imprint running down my leg and everyone looks
I don't
at
want
me.
people to feel uncomfortable around me.
This is peak.
I gotta put on the jock strap. It's like a fucking, it's not a strap. It's like there's a hole, like it's like a diaper, I guess. That's what I need to contain it.
Instead of the binder, she's got like either like a cup that keeps breaking, or it's just
or like the what are they called? Like the sex I guess toy, but they like a cock cage. I
I'm
think
always wearing this cock cage, but the second I look at my this is gender bend world.
When Renako like finally finds him after he's been running away, like you hear a snap and it's like the
fucking metal shrapnel going on.
The padlock falls down and you're like, fuck. Like, wait, what's poking me?
This is peak. Oh my god, that was amazing. I feel like I need a cigarette. It was like we just had sex.
I mean, I think there is like a what's it called, a Rule 64 version of
I'm sure.
This, at least like the first 3 girlfriends, I think. God. Or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of Date Alive. Never mind.
Oh, and then that would be great because
they need one. They need one for one of girlfriends.
Oh yeah, because then I need Rentaro, girl Rentaro on the. Is it Rent-A-Co? Is that what we say?
Yeah, like Renko, I guess would be.
Renko on the couch, very long couch with 100 men behind. Prepare yourself.
Like a circular couch. It'd be like the when he was sleeping on the all the girls like laps, whatever. And he was like a fucking Junji Ito spiral, and she'd be like that, but for their
god.
I guess for the couch that they're on.
If you're Renko, you're saving up vacation days so you can take a week off because that's how long it's gonna take to fucking run through everyone. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Well, that was amazing. That was incredible. Another peak review, and we're not even fucking. We're probably like halfway done.
Yeah, basically.
Oh god. Okay. Let me look at my notes, make sure I haven't missed anything. God, Karne is so fucking cute in this panel. this is, again, man, like we mentioned this in every review, and we've been so focused on the actual content that we've forgotten to push the agendas here. But like, this is objectively like more movement for characters. Like there's something that Nakamura is always really keen to do is basically almost every chapter has some kind of first for one of the characters.
Oh yeah.
And that's so cool. It's like, how did Comey go through like 100 chapters where I'm like, please progress anything?
Right.
Every single fucking chapter of 100 Girlfriends, there's something I can look at, even if it's like
it's
fucking
just skill issue.
Literally, even if it's Mei kissing fucking Tama's forehead or whatever, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, let me check my notes.
In this chapter, the first were things like Nano groping people, like Himiko falling asleep while standing.
Oh yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Does Akumi Musajani doesn't really have any firsts? I mean,
that one is more that one reinforces some stuff for me, and
Yeah.
we can talk about that one next. But real quick, let me check my notes. So one of the things I have in my notes about this Karne scene, and a lot of other scenes in this too, is I'm really happy to see that he's continuing this new format for daily lives where he can just make them.
I was gonna say that. I was like, I really appreciate that their thing now.
It's good. It's so good. Do you notice how different it feels? By the way,
Yes.
It in a very good way. Like
It feels
this,
like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Like,
oh yes, yeah, that's exactly. You're so right. Thank you, Forrest Gump. It is literally like it makes it less predictable. It makes it less bog standard. It makes it less factory produced.
but there's still a structure.
Yes.
You know, it's that classic, artistic dilemma. You can't. You want it to be unique, so it's not boring and stagnant, but it has to have structure, so it can be, comprehensible and understandable. So you gotta find what the middle ground is, which is gonna be different for every story and project. But it's like Nakamura moved a little further along in the unique spectrum.
Yeah. A great example too. So I one of the things I put in my notes here was the Karne one is a great example of how these bits are much funnier when they're given time to breathe. Right.
Yes.
So
I mean, good God, can you imagine
Yep.
if you tried to do this in 2 pages?
Yes, I also put you can actually see where it would have cut off. You know what I mean? Like you can. There's so many moments where like.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Yes. Right when Nana walked away and Carmen's like, "Fucking hey."
Yeah, but like we get to see a little bit more. For me too, the part where you really feel the extra length is this like argument back and forth with like rather than like you said, rather than it just being Karne going like bah! And that's the whole. There's like actual dialogue here. It goes on for a while. Same thing with the actual pretty long dialogue between Nano and Momoji, where she's able to say like Nakamura fits in a line where Momoji's like, of course all breasts are valid, but the big ones have their own. There's a specific. To the big ones.
The only real truth when it comes to boobs. They're all good in their own, literally their own unique way. It's like
that was a very Nakamura trying to have his cake and eat it too there, I think, because like obviously, yeah, Momoji is the type that would be like all tits are amazing, but like she literally said all tits are amazing, but like you gotta try them big ones, right? When you fucking
if you want that specific unique charm of the softness, you get the bigger one. But if you want
that's true.
You want
the
this
firm
appeal, if you want the appeal of the like you said, the firm small boobs, and Karne is a great candidate.
Please,
so it's really Momiji was kind of setting Nano up for failure here. Like if he'd said it the right way, then Karne would have been getting groped.
Oh, damn, true. You know what this segment kind of reminds me of is that I've never had the opportunity to grope small titties, and that makes me sad.
Oh.
My 2 girlfriends in my life have had like C+ or
tremendous.
bigger. C+? Did I say C+? I meant to say C cup. Yeah, pretty big. I
mean, they got C+ in a
tits.
grade of titty.
Yeah. It's obviously shouldn't lick. What is it? What's the phrase? Lick a gift horse in the mouth or whatever.
But I was talking about the boob horse in the mouth. I'm looking at it in the mouth.
I'm truly drowning in success over here with my big tittied my big.
I'll admit, actually, as someone who recently groped their own titties for the first, or not my own, but
parties?
they recently did. Yeah, that was the first one I went to. Well, yeah, it was just, it was like we were doing like a naughty Jenga sort of thing where like you pull out a Jenga thing and then you read, and they had like 2 different like I guess challenges or dares on.
That's so cool.
Do one or the other. And so I got the one that was like grope someone's titties, and they're like, oh,
what size are we talking? How were they? Tell me.
Kind of big-ish. I mean, like big enough that there was like a handful.
Middle ground. So like C cup, B cup. American.
I mean, honestly, I don't know.
Okay, so here let's get a
I
chart
don't have
up.
a good mental. Well, yeah, they were a little. They had a bit of nice natural sag to them, but yeah,
Oh
they're
God.
very. Honestly, what I liked was just how like soft and like
Oh, I know.
just like they like it's like water.
They're
Like
no matter how much you try to prepare yourself, they're softer than you think they're gonna be. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
not like a bag of sand at all.
Yeah, that Bahoob guy was wrong. Bahoob's guy, incorrect. No, it always surprises me, like, cause like one of the things girls will sometimes say is like, I don't get it. It's just fat. I don't why are men so into it or whatever. Straight girls, whatever. And it's not, bro. It feels different. I have pinched every single zone.
Yeah,
of
we don't
Allie's
got
body.
nothing like that in any other part of our body.
It's a specific kind of fat. It's like it's displaced differently. I don't know, but like, bro, oh my God. I had the joy, by the way. It's a simple joy, but I had the joy recently. I was cuddling with Allie. One of our sessions where we were reading 100 Girlfriends, and I was reading Chojin X. That's what she's having me read through. And you know, I've done plenty of intentional boob grabs, and that's great, and we love them. But like a good old accidental like brush up against a boob still fucking gets my heart fluttering, man. I was like facing away from her, checking my phone, and then I went to like turn around, and like my arm, like my forearm, just kind of like against it, and it like took me a second to like calibrate on what I was feeling, and I was like, oh my God, that was so soft. God damn. Ugh. Boobs are so nice, bro.
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, we know why Momiji is out here groping them.
They're
like
incredible. And, like, I guess TLDR, I hope I get an opportunity to touch a small tit in my life. Because, like, I'm very into both. When I was growing up, I was super into the petite girls, like, kind of like a Rukia Kuchiki.
Ooh, yeah.
And a lot of that was because I grew up very fat, and then I started to kind of hate how fat I was, and then I started to be very attracted to skinny, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of my
We want what we don't have.
Indeed. So a lot of my early crushes were like, and it's so cute, especially like when you have like a super I'm very into Fukumura. I think I'm saying her name right, from Sanda. We talked about this before.
Oh,
right?
yep.
My
That
desktop background.
lanky ass gal.
Oh yeah, you see her boobs in the manga, you know, like that's Paru for you, you know. And she is like that type of girl where like her body is super masculine, and like there's essentially just like nubs. You know what I mean? Like just enough that you know she's like a biological woman, but just by looking. But that's it. There's something so attractive about that to me, where it's just barely there. I don't know why.
It's almost like because everything else is like
Ugh.
androgynous, that one bit of
Yes.
femininity is like it becomes heightened.
Yes, there's a I've seen this in hentai a lot before, but there's one specific one that I see where it's a girl who's like that, who's so kind of tomboyish that they can kind of get away with like appearing like a boy, and they
can get away with wearing boy shorts at the pool or whatever.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. They were at the beach,
and
it was like just a little bit of the titty nub, but they were like, yeah, I don't even need to wear a bra. No one notices. And then same thing too. I've mentioned this before too, but it always kind of like makes me go, oh, when I think about it. My best friend's wife talks about how her boobs are so small she actually has to buy bras from the kids section. And the only reason she wears bras is just so her like nipples don't show through.
Yeah, don't chafe.
Or either chafe or show through the shirt. Yeah. But it's just like there really is something just so alluring about like the range, you know, like just like all of them are so alluring in their own ways, and I'm just happy that Nakamura took the time to have her say that, because you would that's like the pitch bible for this series. You can never have
yes.
She cannot have preferences towards one or the other. She is a lover of all.
I mean she in this polyamorous story. I mean even the girlfriends have they have polyamorous attitude towards their own hobbies.
Do you know what I need now? I need some extremes. Okay, we have girls that are like total cutting board. I'm gonna need a couple women with like just absurd tits.
A concave.
Oh no! I was going
the other way.
I want some absurd.
We have Hahari.
No, more absurd. Give me
where they're like
an American E cup or something.
Damn.
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah.
I want them to be kind of like sagging down to like almost like approaching their like belly button.
I mean, we could have had that with Yaku if someone hadn't given her
that's
immortality
fine too. I meant
drug.
sagging because they're so big, not because she's old.
Oh.
I'll take that too, though. How do I put this? Like I'll get some reference pictures later for what I'm talking about, but I'm talking like when you can. Usually I see it in art of like kind of on the chubbier end of girls.
Yeah.
Give me that, bro.
Yeah, more diversity.
Please, more body diversity. I'm begging you. We got very good design diversity. Let's get some body diversity. Speaking, this is a very good segue to Usa. Cryptid.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah, that's a type of body diversity. It's like it's interesting. She's always turning into this thing. Like normally I would interpret it as just like a symbolic thing for us the audience. Like, knowing this fucking story, he really is turning into a giant black bleeding rabbit creature whenever she's accidentally denied.
That black is actually just her own blood covering her.
Yep. It's like her blood vessels are all burst under her skin. She's like total body bruise.
Believe it or not, I was not, when I said cryptid, I actually wasn't referencing the creature. So this very first panel after Irken squeeze, she's so fucking tall.
The fucking button eyes that are kind of at least in this chapter, kind of like a thing.
Yeah,
I remember Mimi and Saki were doing that in the background before the Matsuri Kusuri brouhaha. Anyway, yeah.
It blows my mind how like she doesn't. It looks unreal. Like how tall. My first thought was Slender Man. Like look how tall she is back there.
Yeah, I mean she could easily stare me down.
Dude, that's fucking intimidating. Like look at Kurumi. Looks like a baby. Kurumi looks as tall as Eru looked in her intro to Rentaro. You remember when Eru hugs Rentaro, and I'm like, ooh, this is a child, you know? Like, because what is Usa, like fucking 6'2", like my height?
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah, she's right up there with Yamame.
Eye to eye with fucking Usa would, whoa, bro, that would do something for me. First girl.
When she's hugging you.
Oh my god. But yeah, no. I'm always reminded how tall she is, and it reminds me just how intimidating her glomping you would be.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I've called her on occasion like a goth Dami mommy, like it's an unintentional Dami mommy, but I mean, yeah, kind of.
Incredible, kind of hot.
Yeah. More like high key hot.
So I like this because it's been a while, I think, since we've seen this side of Kurumi, and I think this daily life, like I said earlier, this section as well is also very, very helped by the length, right? Because again, if he was doing the like 1 page each, you wouldn't have time for this to kind of cook. You wouldn't have time for us to feel this. You wouldn't have time for
it's
Kurumi.
Literally just like 1 extra page, right? Like that's all you need.
Much, genuinely. Well, I just enjoyed seeing Kurumi in this state because it's been a while since we've seen her in this state. I think you know what I mean. Am I wrong? In that?
Yeah, yes, right. Yeah, I got the wires crossed for a second. I thought you were talking about Usajan, San, Kama, whatever.
No, yeah. So Kurumi, you know, like I said, she's a unique one because, well, it's kind of unique where her problem is very solved by being surrounded by her loved ones, right? Mm-hmm. They clearly plan for her situation and have snacks. That's probably why Usa had that snack. You know, like, so the rare moments I imagine where she gets the grumpy back is when she's away from them. And I love this self-awareness. I love how she's like, I need to go and eat a fuck ton before I go to the roof because she knows, she's like, I don't want to be bitchy to them. So like this reminds me so much. Oh, I love Kurumi so much, man. This is like me. There are times where we're about to film and I feel like shit. And we've talked about this before. I have my self-consciousness about my brain fog and stuff. Luckily, lately, I've been feeling great, so it hasn't been an issue. But, like, this is me when it's, like, a half hour to filming, and I'm desperately, like, doing things to, like, maybe if I run around the house a little bit, maybe if I get some sunlight, maybe if I drink some more water, maybe if I take a Tylenol. You know, I don't want to call Reyes until I don't feel like shit anymore. So I really, really appreciate that about her. Mm-hmm. The self-awareness continues. And then speaking of self-awareness, here we have Usa.
We get the little callback to Usa-chan's ongoing struggle to understand the proper distance relationships. Like, again, another blink and you miss a reference. It's just really nice to see.
Boom. And like, by the way, this is something, we got a lot of comments in our roasting 100 Girlfriends stream with Moonlight and Backtracks, the thing I hear this constantly, and it is, to quote Mr. Reyes here, it is a skill issue when people do this, when they make excuses for writers. We got a lot of comments where it was like, yeah, well, realistically though, like you can't develop these characters because XYZ, there's all these excuses, and it's like, no. This is how it's done, right? We don't need to remove what Usa does. We show that she still does it. What?
We add. Like,
yes.
I guess, yeah.
Sorry, I misheard you. We show that it still happens, and we can still have the exact same comedic punchline, but we just show a little bit of dialogue or a little bit of something that shows that they're working on it. You know what I mean? They change it up a little bit. It's the exact same dynamic with Rentaro. He can still be Mr. Puritan, but there's a little bit less of it. There's a little bit more selfishness from him.
Because what's happened with Rentaro would be like Musa-chan was just refused to even entertain the idea that her I don't know, like her need for closeness was like, could be possibly problematic for other people. Yeah,
early Usa would have reacted to this like just by dying and being like, "Why don't you love me?" You know what I mean? So this is character development objectively, and I love that. I also love from Kurumi that this felt like a Kurumi development, or maybe not development, but a cool moment for Kurumi as well for me, because she gets the little snack, right? But we know that with Kurumi, it's not just eating hunger, it's also she gets specific cravings. I can't imagine that is what she was craving. So my assumption here is there's a moment here where she eats that, and it maybe satiates her a little bit, but I know she's still in that mode where she's like, I need to go and get this specific thing I want. But rather than doing that, she's like, well, let me help my friend first, even though she's
like,
still
this comes first kind of thing.
Yeah, she's no doubt she's still in this state. She hasn't gotten what she wanted to eat yet. You know what I mean?
But she's saying it in a tsundere where we're like, come on, cheer up, Usa-chan.
Please, I'm so fucking hungry. I need to go.
Like, I love you, but get it together.
Oh, it's so cute. And I love the realistic dialogue is amazing. Because, so would you get your hands off me? She assumes that she fucked up. And like her being like, no.
Hell, from Kurumi might not even realize who was hugging her.
Yeah, true. Who the fuck? Well, I mean, given her life, right? It could be one of 37 people.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But yeah, and I love, again, like for her, for this natural dialogue of her being like, I'm sorry, I'm literally starving. Like I could feel my stomach lining shedding.
Yes, my stomach is consuming itself presently.
It's a problem. It's like actually a medical disorder. I need to get it tested. Anyway.
I mean, honestly, probably Usa-chan also has a medical disorder he needs to get tested. So we're
in good company.
What's the word? Neurodivergent besties over here.
Oh, that's a good. You know what? This segues me into something I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I've realized this in the past, but I have the same initials as Rentaro.
Oh yeah, I think we've brought up before at least once.
Red Alexander, yes. Rentaro Ijo, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like it's some fucking Promise Day type shit or whatever.
Yes,
the prophecy is real or whatever.
And I made a Discord and attracted hordes of autistic gays.
Yeah, 100 plus fans.
Oh my God, I am Rentaro Ijo. That's incredible.
And I'm halfway there. I got the first initial. I guess maybe I should call myself like Reyes the absorbent. I don't know.
Reyes the absorbent. What are you?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. My brain went to like that.
What this motherfucker absorbent?
I'm absorbing all the great community vibes.
You did it. You did it.
Yep. Saved it. Kinda. Right in there.
I like that we see her de-transform here. And we see that a little bit in the other one where there's like a middle panel where like I have it, it's like burned into my memory.
Like the missing link.
Yeah, horrific. I hope there's a sound effect for this transformation when it's in the anime. Just like
Lord. Like I'm wondering if it's almost like she like transitioning slower because say like Kurumi is still a little prickly about the thing because he hasn't perfectly fed so you can't give it 100%.
I didn't feel the full heart in that hug, Kurumi, but I'll accept it. Your heart was in the right place.
Yes, and that's all I need, really.
It's the thought that counts. And then of course this is just extra cute. Kurumi looking real baby with like her cheek getting squished. And what I love
I haven't seen Megan look like that since some of the Hahari hugs that she got. I think she enjoys this a little bit more than those.
Yeah, a hug with one of her peers and not like an adult that's like creeping on her. Absolutely. I really enjoy this because Kurumi has this face on that's very like, yes, okay, we're hugging. Can I please go and get my food? She's like tapping her foot, like, I love you.
He's almost start tapping her back, like, okay.
Yeah, she's doing the fucking like, come on.
Just a little more, it's like 5 more seconds.
Oh, I love the idea too of like Kurumi like seeing like another one of the family in the hall and then like off shooting her to her, like, oh look it's Iku, hey, go get her, she'll love it, hug her real tight.
Yep. And just do the Karane spine crusher. Iku hasn't felt that one in ages.
True.
I still remember the dub, the way they had, or rather in the sub. I remember the dub, but like the way they had her scream off screen once the Carmen just destroyed her. It was like, he's like, "Come on, give it to me." And then like in a second, like he's like, "Oh," I mean, it sounded like she was dying. It was
Iku's
great.
dub actress is fucking legendary. They're all so good. I have zero issue with any of them. Yeah. Also, by the way, I don't know if I ever mentioned this before. I love Mei's dub voice a lot. Her voice reminds me of a YouTuber named Decooters. Have you ever heard of this YouTuber?
Decooters?
I think Decoders.
No, I've not heard of
that. Let me. Maybe I'm saying this wrong. She does like these little like fucking audio dub things. It's like I don't know. Maybe you could call it like a copy pasta, but it's like a. Give me a second. She does.
I get. I think the genre of content, so I get that part.
I'm pretty sure it is Decooters. Dakooters.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I haven't heard of them yet.
So this is the type of here. I'll play it for the stream, but I'll also send it to you. So, yeah. Did you look her up?
Well, no, I'm not.
You motherfucker. All right. Well, I'm gonna play it for the stream, and I'll send it to you later. Hold on.
Opinion. Just one tiny problem with it. Inspecting your post, it looks like your opinion is different from mine. Let me tell you something. I am the baseline for opinions. Any opinion
I'm not the only like I hear it.
And as a result, any other opinions are wrong. Guess what? You happen to hold a wrong one. I hope you know that your opinion is now illegal.
So her voice reminds me a bit of Mei's dub voice. That was like the first thing that I was like, that sounds like Mei. Or that sounds like the Cougars.
Honestly, I really should be watching dub. I mean, this is a series worthy of.
It's a phenomenal dub.
Rewatching.
Please watch the dub. The jokes are so much more fun. Because to me, it's because you get that like how the dub does. They like change shit around. Yeah. Like, blasting out a piss.
Localize.
Blasting out a piss was I'm just looking for a place to go to the bathroom in the sub. Okay, so like we wouldn't have got blasting out a piss.
Yeah.
Anyway. For your enjoyment later.
Actually,
just click on it for like a second. It's like 40 seconds. Just listen to the voice.
No, for some reason, my I can still hear, but for some reason, the sounds are coming through my fucking. Some weird audio thing I must have done.
That's what she does. It's just little like things to share where it's like, nice opinion you have. Unfortunately, it's a wrong one. She has one that I always.
Wait, I might have heard of this person, or I might have seen this person.
Oh, they went pretty viral for a while.
Who they were? Yeah.
Yeah, there was one where
plenty of things like this.
There's one where it's called the vicious cycle, and she's like complaining about how you just drink water just to piss again, just to need to drink more water.
Well, I mean, that's just living.
I know. Well, that's kind of the idea.
Yeah. Like you gotta sleep just so you don't fucking pass out just to sleep again.
Please.
So inefficient.
Yes. Anyway, Mei sounds like her to me. Mei sounds like a little bit more shy version of Decooters to me. All right. Okay. I whatever that voice is, I love it. I don't even know. It's very. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, but I like it a lot. Okay. Twintails.
All right, let's see. Yeah. Just as Momiji was getting another convert to Gropology, it looks like Eru is getting another more convert to Twintailology. So it's like I guess the cult effect is strong in his family. Everyone's converting everyone else.
What I love about this is it feels like a very practical thing for the story, right? Like I felt the meta-ness creeping in here because like she chose to do this with the two girls that weren't there for her intro chapter. Like, you guys haven't been twin-tailed yet.
because like this is like what's the word, like there's a sweet little moment between our three newbies, our three newest girlfriends. Like I don't think we ever had something like that, where like the ex newest girlfriends all did a thing together with each other. This is kind of a little interesting first time, I guess.
Oh yeah. For me, it reminds me of what was I gonna say? God, I lost the train of thought. Oh yeah, I got it. Momoji, how Momoji has to like haze everyone. Now I'm going to be assuming.
Is it her hazing?
Yeah, I'm going to be assuming.
She got the idea from Momoji Groping her. She's like,
when I got,
like, well, why don't you make your own hazing thing? Then you don't have to.
Everyone gets to haze however they want. Listen, you must understand. When Rentaro brought you to the rooftop, if one of us said that we objected, you wouldn't have made the cut. You understand?
Yep.
You fucking
you have been off the roof with you.
Thank your fucking lucky stars, okay? So yeah, that's kind of the fucking dynamic. Is like we let you come in, but we get to haze you a little bit, you know? It's like welcome to the group, baby. Hazing and good fun.
Next, what's the over-under when we get the girlfriend who hazes them by making them stay in like an abandoned building, and the cops have to walk in and they're like, "What the fuck is happening here?"
That sounds like
you could do it because there could be like 37 girlfriends right now.
Oh my god,
it'd be crazy.
Look at all these girls with varying intricate designs.
Yeah, we got a main character anomaly over here.
Oh, yeah, all of the main characters. They all. Oh my god! You know what a funny visual gag would be? You know how the joke where it's like the main character always sits in that specific spot in the classroom. They like all try to sit in that fucking desk. They're fighting over that one.
Like, I will be the main character today.
And Rentro's like, girls, you're all the main characters, okay? Well, that's like the point.
Well, can we all sit in this seat?
I suppose. Oh my god, yeah, fucking.
They do like a sit on each other's shoulder type shit.
I was gonna say, Kusari could get like a fucking removes your gravity druggy wuggy, and they all just like fucking helium float on each other. Anyway,
she makes every seat that seat drug somehow.
There's like a window in between every desk.
Yep. Like from your perspective, the seat you sit in will become that seat.
That is some
JoJo SCP style.
Yeah,
either or. Either or.
There is a stand in part 7. It's called something. It induces like left side dyspraxia or something. Oh yeah. So like the idea is like
fucking what's the writer's name? He's just looking through
literally.
Wikipedia articles now.
Yes, he is. There was a stand in I forget what they're called, but like you know those little like dust particles or like sunspots in like photography, and then like the people oh, it's aliens, or oh, it's this. There was like a thing that people said they were, and they were like little like floaty fucking, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like little floaty things that like people like pretended were like, they would like shape them out and be like, this looks like little microscopic aliens or whatever. Does this sound familiar to you?
Yeah, I've seen the thing before. Yeah, and
they're kind of like spindly and shit. So there was a guy who could control those. This thing that isn't real. And that stand did feel like a fucking like my man went on Wikipedia and learned all about that. Because he'll have characters like explain the concept. Oh, I love it. But so no, in part 7 there's a left side. Like the whole point is that they just can't. Not only can they not see left, I'm pretty sure they can't like comprehend the concept of left. So like they're like running away from like, they're on a horse and carriage and they just can't turn left no matter what. And they also like, if I remember correctly, if anything's like out of their sight, they just like forget it exists on the left.
Yeah,
so true.
Like they have to do 3 rights to get everywhere to get anywhere.
Yes. Oh my god, I love Araki so much. Yeah. Why did we bring this up? Oh yeah, the fucking every seat is the main character seat. Yeah, that's essentially what Kusari induces there. Fantastic. I mean, this is basically what do you call them? A showcase chapter or a showcase section basically, where you get to just see them with Twintails. Very cute. I was wondering.
Yeah, it really is. It really is like her being like, yeah, you two came right after my little.
You missed the Twintail. I had the fucking whiteboard and I was explaining what
really all it was missing was them calling that out. Like was everyone saying that?
Oh my god! You know what I put in my notes too? Let me find it. I put. Oh, did I not write it? Hold on. If not, I'll just... Oh, here we go, yeah. So Nakamura takes the opportunity to give the 2 girls that joined after Eru Twintails. This clearly takes much more precedent than Rentaro proposing.
Yes, I was also thinking, like, it's a little bit like that, the marriage thing.
Yeah, but Rentro's slacking apparently, bro.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm gonna wait for more than to show up. So
it is kind of an awkward situation because, like I said in the stream, I think yesterday, it's like, or whatever day it was, it's like, it'd be weird if it was like, okay, we are now dating. Also, do you want to marry me? Because like the first like 24 are signed on for that.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you because you had opinions about Are you still there? We good?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You had opinions about Kogoe's hair, and how do you feel about Twintail Kogoe?
I mean, it's not the same.
Nothing will match up to her OG design. I agree.
Yes. I mean, if it had been Twintails but with the half covered eye, I'd be like, I don't know. I probably felt some kind of way. But yeah.
Yeah. Do we have any? So we have Mei that covers all of her eyes. Are there any girls that just cover one?
Let's see. I mean, looks like. Well, I mean, yeah, Uto.
Oh yes. We could have used another. Oh, they could have fucking aura farmed so hard together.
And she covered the other eye, Kogoe. Because Uto covers her right eye.
Good.
And
they could have posed up. Eye. Oh my god.
Well, probably 5 years from now there'll be like some sort of return to that moment. Like they'll have like the 500 chapter or like Mario Kart game, and they'll return. Like they'll give another character the same hair style she had, and they'll give us like a little flashback, one panel to that moment. I'll get to be like, oh, thank God, it's like they remembered.
Please, and then you fucking frame that fucking
panel.
Who just tagged me in NSFW? Well, I guess I'll look at that later. Can't be looking at porn.
Not only is it not safe for work, it's not safe for recording.
Yeah. Not safe for recording. For the W. No, I wanted to make sure it wasn't Moonlight because I'm streaming with him in a half hour.
Right. Why would he be?
I don't know. Maybe he's like
adding you an editor.
Well, I saw it wasn't Moonlight, but then my curiosity got the best of me.
So then you had to come up with you had to confabulate a reason for why it was totally necessary to check. Just
sometimes, if the energy is waning, looking at some spread pussy while I'm recording with my boy.
Sure. That's like that's like a shot of espresso straight to the veins.
Yep. That's what millions of years of evolution led me to this moment where my brain was like, very nice.
But my last bit for this bit is I'm on page we're 13 where like Eru's standing with like her arms on her hips, and he's like for some reason like that I can't help but focus on that line he says at the bottom there. It's like YouTube may as well wear these until Darling arrives. I know he'll be thrilled by your new looks. Like I don't know, there's just something about the casual possessiveness of it. It's like really, I mean I don't mind it, but it's very I notice it.
I love it. This is again, man. Eru is one of the biggest rags to riches for me.
What? That's a really interesting way to describe it.
I've done it before.
I love it.
I'm glad you love it. Sorry, I'm getting Ritz cracker out of my teeth. So, there's so many little details about Eru that have slowly trickled out of her.
She really is a very distinct person. It's so interesting.
I completely agree. And yes, The Darling thing does come, I think, from the possessiveness. We see this with the Venus flytrap bit that she did, right? Where she's like, you are mine. Yeah. You'll never escape me. She's like a toned down yandere. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Her and Usa are both different ends of a yandere spectrum. Much like how Matsuri and Iku are different ends of a tomboy spectrum.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of spectrums going on here.
With 100 girls, absolutely. We're gonna get every goddamn plot
it really
point.
Is crazy.
Yeah.
The many different ways you can group up the girls.
It is.
You can partition them.
That's why this series is the opposite of a black pill for me. What that? Was that a white pill? I'm so white pilled with this series because the way that makes sense. I don't like that actually.
Okay, it's the blue pill. The red pill was the good one, but that became oh my God.
Hope. I'm hope pilled. Yes. Okay, I'm because this series.
I'm woman pilled.
Always, ever, and forever. Every single day, every single moment of my life, I'm woman pilled. Sorry, I got into a fervor. So
I was just letting you have it.
Thank you. So yes, this series just reminds me that I've talked about this before, but like there's a magic to this series for me, and it's the fact that it has this ability to continue to surprise me and to continue to make very compelling characters 37 deep. It's just so refreshing to me. It makes me so happy. So, yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, speaking of distinctness, it does make, you know, Nurse Q's undistinctness kind of stand out even more, because I mean, like, he's 25 here, but I do not feel any of that at all in this section. It's like I mean, even Kogaway feels more distinct. Like when he says "you sure," but then he thinks that would be so nice, as if it's too much to say it, but he only think it.
Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed that. That's something I have in my notes, too. Kogaway is consistently showing a need and a want for her boyfriend to love her and find her pretty.
She's got a baby girl, but it's the baby girl is struggling to get through the snow of her existence. I don't know, like a plant trying to grow out of the freshly laden snow. But the more snow keeps coming down.
She reminds me in that way of Nemu, where both of them want to be a very girly pop girl, but they're they're held back by their afflictions. You know, like both of them. It's very cute. I mean, like, because again, there are some girls, like your Mimis, like your Erus, that are like, I don't need him to tell me I'm pretty. I already know. You know what I mean? Yep. And then the Kogaway is more towards the stereotype where she's like, oh my god, he's gonna see my new hair and like it. And you know, that's reinforced by the fact that in her intro, he's like, hey, I like your eye, and she's like, I'm cutting my hair instantly.
From a character design perspective, I don't like that, but from a character writing perspective, it's very interesting.
Agreed. Oh, I love this. Reyes, I'm having like a heart moment here. I love this series so fucking much. It makes me so happy.
I mean, it's probably because we just did a little grievance.
We got our demons out.
Venting. So we can now come back to it with a fresh, open heart. It's necessary, people. There's a reason people do that.
It's true. Pro the purge over here. That's a joke. That is a actual
emotional
joke.
Purge.
Yeah.
I'm pro emotional purge, not actual life purge.
I emotionally purge by wringing my nuts out 3 times a day. The only thing that I have to complain about here is, like you had already mentioned, GI being a nothing character. An absolute
He's a third wheel over here.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, he literally, basically all she did was get dressed up by Eru and then pull out her thing. Mr. Temperature, I'm gonna fucking do some shit to you.
Mr. Temperature is funny. I put Mr. Temperature is crazy. Now we're on to like
she's pulling the May style like the honored temperature over here.
She's mad at like laws of physics shit. She's mad at like concepts.
That is interesting. And if it ever progresses to something more, then I will request forgiveness for all the shade I threw at her. But until then, I will continue to throw shade.
This is actually a good segue to the art that you put in review. Shout out! Didn't you draw like teen GI?
Yes.
See that comes from a desperate want for there to be something more to her character.
We're out here manifesting character backstory that probably does not exist. But
Reyes cooked so unbelievably hard on this one, by the way. My! This is one of your best, genuinely. That is so nice.
Thank you.
Look at that, bro. That's what we need.
See that belly, and then underneath you can see the medical tape. I did make sure to put in a little bit of stuff, kind of like foreshadowing, her future career in a medical thing with the IV pole. Because normally, it's like a wooden Boken staff that they got, but it's like she, I don't know, I'm imagining like she found this IV thing and like cool. just around you, like this is the perfect weapon.
I've got the fucking IV pole because I'm gonna knock this fucker out and then instantly. But I don't want him to die. I just want to kick his ass.
When you're done with it, go to a hospital.
That's awesome. Okay, back to the chapter here. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the last thing to say about this is just they're using their Twintails as a scarf. It's like I think you can just pull up the scarf that Mei made for you. I think it's big enough. But like if she thought that, then they wouldn't have this cute little bonding moment.
Now I have double scarf.
So maybe Kogaway was being a little crafty over here. She's like, I want their Twintails on me.
I imagine Eru's Twintails are quite warm. Like we
Probably,
know that
they're probably rivaling Mimi's scarf almost. So.
Yeah, they have,
I mean, not to compare or anything.
They have
that's kind of verboten.
They have the heat. They have the heat retention qualities of like the finest silk. They have the fucking. I don't even know what's a really good heat retention.
Wool.
Yes,
wool.
Like
the OG one. Yeah.
Somehow it's like it's got everything, right? It's like it's like if a scientist.
I mean, honestly,
looked at
Mimi to start knitting with her hair.
Shit. If a scientist looked at fucking Eru's like hair, they'd be like, "This is incredible. This
is a space age technology." It's like we thought spider silk was where it was at in terms of biomaterial, but like whatever you're doing with your hair, girl, it's like something out of this world.
I love the idea that her
the
hair
tensile strength of steel, the stretchiness of elastic or whatever.
It's literally just
crazy.
Got everything. It's like a fucking. Also, that makes me want a chapter where Eru, because like when she cuts her hair, right? I want her to treat it like it's like it's like uranium.
Sacrifice. Okay, either or. Yeah.
I was saying like every single bit. Sacrifice too, but like every single bit that goes away, like she's putting it in like a fucking beautiful box, and then she like
like people who collect their fingernail clippings.
Well, I was not gonna say it creepy. I was gonna say like because there are places where
it's funny because we true, but like there's a whole spectrum of different ways of expressing it. Like they're all interesting. Like whether it's like whether it's like a donating her hair to like a hair clinic or wherever people.
So my mom, that's my mom's job, right? My mom works at a hairstyling like university. It's like a cosmetology university. They have a thing where if you cut your hair, it has to be a certain length, obviously, but they can use it for those little hair training dummies. You know the thing.
Like
I don't know if you've seen those because like I grew up seeing them all the time. But like little like head dummies that have.
I've been to the. I have a black family. I've been to the hairdressers and they got all kinds of hair, hair dolls, whatever.
Perfect.
Whether it's something like that or whether it's like the creepy nail clipping things or he's sacrificed like when ancient people will kill an animal and they're like, thank you for your sacrifice. Any one of those things is an interesting. Like way for this to go for Eru.
I love the idea of her like her like monthly. I mean, who knows how long often she cuts her hair? Maybe like every 3 months or so. And she like she's coming into the place where she donates it, and like people are like fighting over it. They're like it's like it's the goddamn holy grail. People are like like their eyes are fucking burning out of their head.
And she's like, calm down, everyone. I'm gonna be back next month.
That's not enough. We need more.
Like there's even more people now. They heard about they saw what you did with I don't know.
Yeah,
what's her name?
We've been knitting it into clothing and blankets. They go for 6 billion yen on the market.
We're having to really up. It's like the only thing that costs more is the gas prices right now. Like.
Oh, sorry.
Topical humor.
Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I got a message and I was just reading it to see what it was. All right.
If I'd known, I would have gone further with the joke.
I apologize. I wanted to make it was from one of my room, or from Dylan, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't impertinent. Okay, yeah. Gas prices. Good joke. Very good. You couldn't see it, but I did like a comical like thumbs up to my screen.
That would somehow Discord would capture it and send it over, and
there was a I find myself whenever I'm doing voice memos in the Discord, I will like dramatically take my glasses off as I'm talking, and I'm like doing that, like putting them back on, taking them back off so often. It's so stupid.
Is there a reason? Like, do you know what the reason for it is?
I think it's the same thing that like voice actors do, like how they're very animated when they're it just helps me be more animated. I don't even like a lot of times I'm not even doing it on purpose. I just realize I'm doing it, and then I'm like, oh. Okay, anything? What else to talk about? Because I got less than 15 minutes here.
The last thing to talk about would just be the little... lest people think that we hated the 2-page... Like, the era of 2-page day lives. We got one right here, or the little segment, just 2 pages with Himeka and Nemu. And just little... I mean, not much to say about it, I think. I mean, I don't know. Like, the title says Contagious ZZZ. I don't know. Is that a gacha game reference? Is that the reference?
Which page are we talking about?
Oh, it starts on page 7. Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. Oh yes, the sleep is
yeah. Man, you sound like you've totally forgotten about it.
I mean, it's probably like the least interesting segment.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was actually giving a disclaimer talking about like less yeah, we didn't hate just the 2 pages that you last, but you're getting to see more of them. Seeing more pages is interesting, but apparently no. Whereas I been like abolish them.
No. I was just distracted because I'm getting 16 trillion messages now, and yeah, that one was because my buddy Dylan. So he's having someone over. He's having like a friend over, and he was just concerned about being too loud during the recording, and I was just telling him it's fine, shit like that. So apologies. I was distracted. I apologize. But yes, no, it's very cute. And it's it's more of Himeka being actually the most normal person in the group, desperately trying to emulate the weirdos around her. It's very cute.
Yeah. No, to be fair, I do think sleeping while standing is kind of a.
Absolutely.
I've never done it. I wish I could because it makes things a lot more easy.
So this is like a real moment for her where she's like, I did it.
Yeah. Just a minorly abnormal thing. And she's like, oh, thank you, Nim. I'm on my fucking knees grabbing your hand.
I think to her it's like, oh my god, like I think internally she knows like most of what she does is very forced. So this is like a moment where she's like, it happened naturally. Oh my god.
And poor Nemu's over here just being like, the life of Nemu continues to be an incredibly confusing experience.
Oh, I know, dude. She, those like TikToks where it's like Dreamcore, and it's like, you don't remember what she looks like, bro. Have you ever seen those? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
That's such a hyper specific reference.
I feel like I can sort of imagine it from the sound effect that you added onto it.
See if I can find that was such a hyper specific reference. You don't remember? It's a very weird audio, and I got it so much. Oh god, people are gonna see how bad I am at spelling. I'm also one hand typing. Please forgive me. Yeah. There, it auto completed. You don't remember what she looks like. I don't know what this is a reference to, but here you go. Oh, it's from Jack Stauber.
I don't know.
Curtain number 1 is.
I'm watching it.
Correct.
You could at least put it into the.
Oh my god!
I
thought you didn't want to last time.
Well, no, it's just because I thought you were gonna put it in the chat.
Yeah. Here you go.
Acting like I'm being some high maintenance co-host.
Correct.
I'm trying to get to the part where he says, "You don't remember what she looks like." That's the part I can see. Yeah, here it is.
Wait. You don't remember what she looks like? Hey, just make something up. Oh, what you made is gonna
This is what it's like being that. This is Nemu's life.
It's a tough life out there for her.
I saw that audio a bunch with like Dreamcore shit, where it was like, like creepy liminal spaces and shit, and it was always that fucking audio.
All right.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much commentary to add for that. But, it's been added to the memory banks.
You don't remember what she looked. I just love that. That's like where my brain went.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cute. Good to see Nemu. I will say, it's like I said, not much. I don't really think I think we've already said everything that can be said about this segment.
We literally got like 2 panels of her awake for this. It's not really much to say. Yeah.
I can't wait for the Moonlight video. Moonlight is a free idea, and I'll tell him when I see him in 10 minutes. Moonlight, free idea. Who has more screen time, asleep Nemu or awake Nemu?
Yeah, what is the ratio? Is she getting ratioed by her sleep self?
Oh my god, get ratioed by yourself. That's insane. All right, let me scroll through my notes, make sure I'm not missing anything here. Do you have anything while I'm looking through my notes?
Yeah, not really. Just closing stuff, like about like the hiatus and whatnot.
Yeah, that's it. I've mentioned everything. All right.
But yeah, so I guess God, a fucking 2-week hiatus. Like the American-Israel-Iran war really is doing a number, huh?
Please, bro. I wonder how long this is gonna go for. Like it being released like this. Like obviously, I'm glad she's actually taking a break, but it's like, You know, I can do it for a bit. We got a lot of streams, but like, Jesus.
You gotta figure out how long is maternity leave in Japan.
Oh, good point. Good point. And is it different for mangaka? Or are they going to get like the same maternity leave that like a factory worker would get?
Because normally, the mangaka are basically forced to work day in and day out, but this is a two-man cell, so maybe
6 weeks before birth, 8 weeks after.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
So yeah, that'd be 2 months. So.
Okay. So probably just maybe just one more month of this.
You know, we gotta survive. We gotta hibernate and conserve our energy.
We'll get through so many.
We gotta ration.
We'll get through so many fucking retrospectives.
Mm-hmm.
I know we will. So this upcoming weekend, it'll depend. I'll have to see if my buddy Andrew, I might hang out with him, and if I do, I was thinking it would be a good time for us to do the Smash Brothers moveset video, where it's like, what would the girlfriend's moves be if they were in Smash Brothers? And then at that point, it's up to you if you want to join or just take another break on that one, Reyes.
Yeah, I don't think I know enough about Smash Bros. Terminology to really be much of a
Moonlight says he's about to jump into recording studios, so maybe he'll get like, Moonlight.
That'd be a little right at the end.
Yeah, just finishing recording the review. This is gonna be crazy. Hell yeah, dudes! If you stuck to the end and saw Moonlight, comment a moon emoji, and I'll know you're a real one.
Also, apparently fucking TJ is embarking on the arduous journey of switching over to Linux. Like, I mean, I do not envy you, my man. I do not envy you.
Wow. Okay. I didn't read any of this down here. Oh, wow.
It is cool. Yeah, he gives a bonus Hasuha over here. Like,
to be fair,
you're missing out.
I read this chapter for the first time at 1 a.m. yesterday when I should have been sleeping for work. But I was like, you know what? I want to have time to sit on it. So I read it, and then
all right.
Yeah, give me that. All right.
To be fair, one page, but yeah.
Linux, man. If for what I know about Tuesday, that is a him move. I can see it. He wants to be in full control.
I've been considering it, but things have not gotten bad enough for me to be like, I time to jump ship. Time to go to it. That's like going from having like automatic heartbeat, automatic breathing, automatic digestive system. That's like going from that to having now you have to manually beat your own heart every 60 to 120 times a second. You have to manually digest the food through your digestive system. It's like I don't want to do that.
For me, it would be. I think the line would be when my fear is that eventually they're gonna. What's up, Moonlight?
Oh, hey, man. Hey, how's it going?
We're literally finishing off. This is how last second we're finishing off our review right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe I don't think your mic is working, my friend. We got to get at least one Moonlight cameo in the review. I'll just finish what I was saying there, though. For me, it would be when/if Microsoft goes full like AI driven, because I know they want to do like an AI OS, and I would kill myself.
And they want to do the freaking like cloud RAM computing.
God.
Like how
actual nightmare.
Even ignoring what would happen when your internet goes out, which means you can't use it, which means you don't have RAM to run your computer. Like the lag on that would be insane.
I speaking as someone who tried to fucking play that PS4 God of War over like one of those things where it's like you can stream it, and it was like a fucking like a 2-second input lag. Fuck that shit.
Oh my god. And that would be generous, I think, for like a lot of use cases for it to just be 2 seconds.
All right.
And then because your CPU needs RAM, that means your CPU is also getting fucked. But to be fair, I think they're also talking about trying to do CPU cloud compute processing, which is like, I mean, at that point it's just like they just don't want you to have to use the computer. Like
you must not ever own things, or I genuinely think that there's been like a. The powers that be have realized that the internet has given us way too much power as a peasant class, and they are desperately trying to claw it back.
I mean, they almost certainly realized that from the get-go. It's just that now they've finally, after decades of searching, they finally found some avenue for like clawing back that control that we
always think of the children.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck the kids.
Fuck them kids. All right. Final thoughts, Mr. Reyes. Moonlight, are you alive?
Yes. No.
Oh! should I just end on that?
Yeah.
That's where it would have been the to be continued JoJo.
No, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, all right, let's head out, y'all. Goodbye, everyone.
See y'all.